Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we finished off speaking to everyone in the party camp, which means we can move on to another... Not another of the main quests.
Very well.
Not this episode. Now then, who do I want to bring with me? I haven't really taken Sten anywhere. We'll give Zevran a go.
Yes.
And I should probably take a healer. To be perfectly honest, I think I'll probably be taking Qwinn to most of the quests just because she's useful. She has the handy dandy heals. Now then, we will actually be heading to Sulcher's Pass. However, we're going to make a quick stop. I believe we were hanging out around Redcliffe, somewhere around there. We're going to head to Calenhad Docks, first and foremost. Sten told us of his missing sword. And he mentioned, oh, hello. Oh.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Superman has entered the chat. And we can take...
Yes.
The meteor metal ore. This hunk of rock fell from the sky, perhaps the last remnant of another world far off in the sky. If you could find a smith with the skill to temper it... Like, I swear, there are playthroughs where I just have to go back and forth trying to trigger this. So I'm very happy that it's triggered now. That is fantastic. Ooh. What was I going with Sten? Alistair was my tank, so that's 2 strength, 1 constitution, 2 strength, 1 constitution. You know what? Let's get you some combat tactics. And... let's see. Ooh, we've got 2 passives there. But that's also a passive. Stunning blows. Chance to stun the opponent. Shattering blows. Golems and other constructs. Ooh. I think I'm going to go with stunning. I think that'll be more useful in the immediate. Okay, anything else here? No, doesn't look like it.
It will be done.
So we can head on. What was I saying? Yes, Sten told us about his missing sword. He was fighting Darkspawn near Lake Calenhad. So we're going to have a see if there's anything... Ooh. Hello. Anything that we can find?
Back off! I was here first!
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you? What are you doing? Who are you? You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a Kunari blade. No, but my very large, angry friend here is. Do you have any? I don't really trust this guy. So I think we are going to direct his attention to Sten. No, but my very large, angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now? He sold you this spot. Does he own the land? He found valuables here? 2 and 3 I don't think are really important. What is important is finding this guy. Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said.
Ah.
I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
I don't think it will scare the piss out of him, because you're not particularly scary, mate. Yay! What's his face? Got Lissy back. There we go. And do we have anything to hand into the Mages Collective? I don't think we do.
Isn't that the point?
Ooh.
We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play. Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
Oh, really? You will? Well, I'm right here, bud. Nothing there, and...
Good to see you again.
Yeah, no, nothing to hand in. Okay. I do like that conversation. They realise they're inside the Matrix. Red pill or blue pill? I don't know the answer to that one. I've seen the ending of the Matrix, and I've seen part of the beginning, but I haven't seen that particular scene. And then, yes, we are headed to Sulcher's Pass. Ooh. I'll pick these up first, thanking you.
As you say.
And last one.
Very well.
Again, a very nice spot to camp, right beside the Imperial Highway. Now then, Felix.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Hello again, Cullen. Are you asking me to find your mule? Just what are you doing out here? Part of your problem? Yeah, part. That implies there's something else. Part of your problem?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Artin, pleased to meet you. I'm one of the Grey Wardens, a merchant out here. This guy doesn't really need to know that we're a Grey Warden. Also, look at how tall Sten is in comparison with us. Oh. I am Artin, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need? Help a fellow out how? Do I look like I'm here to help? We can at least hear the guy out. What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How much do you want for it? What does a control rod do? Artin knows exactly what a control rod does. She's seen some of the, the few remaining golems. So she'd be very intrigued by all of this. What's the catch? How do I know this will even work? Yes, I think I could use it. No, not interested. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
What does a control rod do? She knows what a control rod does, so I don't think she would ask that. How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
I think Artin, this is a bit of a long shot. We don't, this could be a huge scam. We don't even know if there is a golem in this little village, but given that golems are so rare, I think Artin would take that risk just to try and get one for herself. Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulef Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Funnily enough, Qwinn is actually from Honleith. I don't know if they decided that after this, because it's only mentioned in Inquisition. If they were kind of like, hey, you voiced Felix, who tells you to go to Honleith, let's say Qwynn's from Honleith, or if that was always the plan. It's interesting either way, and if it doesn't, if not, I'll be back. A personal golem sounds good. And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Goodbye, Felix. Yeah, we are gonna head straight down there. Grab that golem ASAP. Yes, Honleith, a remote village where an old golem supposedly lies waiting to be claimed. Oh, hello. Oh. Hey, Tegrin. Oh, now, I did sort out my inventory in the last episode, so I actually have... No, I don't have anything to sell. I guess I could see if his inventory restocks.
You have coins, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Let's see this discount of yours. Now then, do you restock? No, you do not. Okie doke. Oh well, thanks for the offer anyway. Yeah, Honleith is right next to the Kakari Wilds. It's not really a huge surprise, that they'd be overrun.
Very well.
Oh, well, I see people. Run! I'll hold them off.
It will be done.
Sweet.
You shall not touch me.
Down you go. There we go. Now that one of them's... Oh, but it's dead. Nice work, Qwinn. Thank you for the money. You didn't drop anything. Ooh, again. More people hanging. Oh. Alright, lads. Who do I want to go after first?
Yes.
You, I think. Riposte.
Are you
Okay, now this guy. There you go. I'll help out Zevran. Nice. Now you. Oh, Qwinn. If you could get on the heel, that'd be great. Now then, extend you. Oh, I have not given you health potions. Okay. You take those, and if you could take a lesser, that'd be great. Zevran, you won't have them either. Okay. There you go, Chuck. Now then. Get him. Flurry. Nice. Down. Kick him. Now then, matey. Lost. Excellent. Last one standing. Don't walk away from me. Guys, do you want to... I mean, thank you for letting me kill the thing? I guess? Now then, up here. Olaf's chest. Okie doke. And those guys didn't drop anything, but these did. Thank you.
Yes.
And these two.
Very well.
Lovely. And at least some people got away. But it's probably quite likely that the vast majority of the people in this village have passed. Oh! Hello! This right here would make Artin feel so nostalgic. Although it is a bit smaller than the ones they have in Orzammar. Huh. That's a bit weird. You can get marked. Come on. Take him out. Lost. Artin, you should be going after this guy, Artin. Sweep. Oh, no. I was not paying attention to Zevran. You're dead. Revival. There you go. Him. Okay. There we go. Now, Qwinn, if you could do a group heal, that'd be great. Nope, not a heroic aura. Oh, drink a potion. And group heal. Zevran, you drink a potion. Drink a lesser. There we go. And
I am ready.
now. On. Down. There we go. Sten is doing fine. But I'll come and help him out. Okay, where's the next one? Right there. Sweep. You can get flurried. There we go. 3 more. Kick him. And sweep. Okay, down. Nice.
Invigorating that was.
Excellent work, guys. Okay. Ooh, is this any better than what Sten has? Sten, my dear. Oh, hold up. You can use your Saris. Nice. Have some of that. Blightblood. Requires 31 strength, so I will have to put... Because I typically give this to Zevran. So I will have to put some points into strength for him. Okay, got it. Rightio. Okay. Then I'm thinking... Before we go near the golem, I'm going to go around and just collect everything there is to collect. So, a broken chest. Lovely. Thank you. There's a door over there, but... We'll see what's through there later. Yoink. Thank you for the money. We have a note over here. A note from Honleith Village Council. Mistress Matilda, the council has unanimously agreed to put you in charge of the decorations for Honleith's upcoming harvest festival. We all adored what you did with the village for the winter solstice. As usual, the statue must be adorned with items that capture the essence of the season. Iris kindly offered the use of her wide-brimmed straw hat with the berries and daisies and would love to see it on the statue. They think this is a statue. Ingrates. Farmer Goodman will also donate some of his baby pumpkins. We think a garland of small pumpkins and ribbons draped around the statue's shoulders would be lovely. Whatever you decide will be splendid, I'm sure, and we are all looking forward to it. Councilman Murray, oof. I think Artin's blood would be boiling a little bit at that. This statue is a very valued part of her history, and the fact that they're just like, we'll put a hat on it. She's like, oh hell no. Characters. Sten. Okay, now then, we've read this top bit before. I'm kind of thinking, it's been a while, so I might as well go over it. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The Northern Islands are remote, lush jungles that harbour cities rumoured to be the most extraordinary ever built. These are the lands of the Qunari, lands that no foreign eyes ever see. Only the stories of the 3 exalted marches waged against the giants have reached the south, until the arrival of Sten. The stoic giant in the cage was surely the strangest thing the people of Lothering had ever seen until the blight struck. He was sent with a small group of Qunari soldiers to investigate the blight and report back. Outside Lothering, they were ambushed by Darkspawn. They fought off the attack, but only Sten survived. Farmers found him dying and took him in, but when he awoke, alone and unarmed, he panicked, killing the entire family. Realizing he had sacrificed his honor, Sten waited for the villagers to come and surrendered, expecting death. Sten has an eye for paintings, an appreciation that might seem out of character, but is actually an extension of Qunari discipline. He respects an artist for careful composition, a skill that is much about where the brushstroke stops as where it begins. Excuse me, I need to take a drink, my throat is dying. Okay. Templars. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of Templars was created as the martial arm of the Chantry. Armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic in addition to their formidable combat talents, the Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostates, mages who refuse to submit to the authority of the Chantry, and a first line of defense against the dark powers of blood mages and abominations. While mages often resent the Templars as symbols of the Chantry's control over magic, the people of Thedas see them as saviours and holy warriors, champions of all that is good, armed with piety enough to protect the world from the ravages of foul magic. In reality, the Chantry's militant arm looks first for skilled warriors with unshakable faith in the Maker, with a flawless moral centre as a secondary concern. Templars must carry out their duty with an emotional distance, and the Order of Templars prefers soldiers with religious fervour and absolute loyalty over paragons of virtue who might question orders when it comes time to make difficult choices. The Templars' power derives from the substance lyrium, a mineral believed to be the raw element of creation. While mages use lyrium in their arcane spells and rituals, Templars ingest the primordial mineral to enhance their abilities to resist and dispel magic. Lyrium use is regulated by the Chantry, but some Templars suffer from lyrium addiction, the effects of which include paranoia, obsession, and dementia. Templars knowingly submit themselves to this treatment in the service of the Order and the Maker. It is this sense of ruthless piety that most frightens mages when they draw the Templars' attentions. When the Templars are sent to eliminate a possible blood mage, there is no reasoning with them. And if the Templars are prepared, the mage's magic is all but useless. Driven by their faith, the Templars are one of the most revered and respected forces in Thedas. From Patterns Within Form by Haldun, first enchanter of Starkhaven, 880 Blessed. I feel really badly for the Templars, because I don't think... If you argue about Templars versus mages, everyone always brings up the mages and how they suffer and all of that. And I'm not saying that Bloody Bronze Key, Dried blood clings to this heavy iron key. You found it in Honleith, tucked into the pocket of a dead villager. I'm not saying that the mages don't suffer. The circles... I think circles should still exist, but they should be schools. And I think that there shouldn't be Templars inside the circles. I think they should be nearby, just in case anything goes wrong, and they need people who can dispel magic.
As you say.
And I think that circles... Ooh. That's quite nice. But the edge is better. Okay. And now then, what was I saying? I think the biggest problem with the circles is that they're run by the... Oh, sorry, mate. Is that they're run by the Chantry. And the fact that I think that the mages should have a say in who becomes Templars. It shouldn't be the Chantry vetting for who is the most fervent. It should be the mages going, all right, who would we be comfortable defending us? The basket is almost empty. Most of the birdseed seems to have been scattered. I was not quick enough to read that. God damn it. I don't think the fact that the Templars suffer is brought up nearly enough, and they do suffer. Like, literally, they're being fed cocaine. And then when they're all used up, the Chantry's like, you can get fucked. So I don't think the Templars... Because they're so stoic, and they're so like, we are soldiers, we won't talk about our pain, I don't think it gets talked about as much, whereas the mages consistently have been like, we're suffering. And I think there's a bit of an... unfair kind of dynamic there, where people are so, you know, like, oh, of course the mages are suffering, but then they're kind of like, the mages are suffering, I guess. Not the mages, the Templars are suffering, I guess. It just never seemed fair to me. Now then, Shale. The statue appears to be inert. It's not a statue, it's a golem.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
On closer inspection, it appears to be a golem like those few that remain in Orzammar, but obviously damaged and corroded by inactivity. Dulef Gar. Nothing happens. Apparently, either the rod is not working, or the code word is incorrect. We've been swindled. Okay. Now then, we do have this door going into like this tower object, this tower building thing. Maybe we can find some help in here. Assuming the Darkspawn haven't killed everyone. Wilhelm's Cellar. Okay. But what was I saying? Yes, for me, but oh dear. Oops.
Of course.
I think the circles would be a lot better if they weren't run by the Chantry. Have them run by the mages with Templar support, and get rid of the people who are like, mages are signs that the Maker hates us. That can't be healthy. If you're wondering what Artin's opinion of that, she doesn't care. She's just kind of like, I wash my hands of the problem, because it isn't my problem. Dwarves can't do magic. Let the humans figure it out amongst themselves. Sweet. Oh, we've got more running up. Take them out. You're down. Post. There we go. Now you. Ooh, even more of them. Qwinn, if you could get a heal up on Sten, that would be grand. Okay. I am... Saffron, could you please attack the guy? And Sten, when you get up, you'll do something. Okay, there we go. Now then, you get sweet. Again. Okay. Take a potion. Okay. Artin, what are you doing? There we go. Let's take him out. There we go. Are there any alphas or mages? There aren't. Okay. You lost. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Qwinn, take a potion. There we go. Now you. Okay. Drink a lesser. And you can get fisted. Bugger off. There we go. Okay.
At your command.
And then you. Sweep. And you can get flurried.
We have done well.
There we go. Alrighty then. What is this? Because this is clearly like a shrine thing, but that does not look like Andraste.
It will be done.
Maybe it's a shrine to Matharath? Like, he was Andraste's husband, but he did betray her. Was Matharath the betrayer, or was that the Archon? I can never remember which way it is. I'm pretty sure Matharath was Andraste's earthly husband. Also, it's kind of hidden. Like, it's kind of tucked away. I doubt that's a statue of the Maker. Like, I don't know, but the Andrastian faith, it seems like one of those things would be like, don't be drawing pictures of the Maker, that's heresy. I might be talking rubbish there, though. And thank you for the quartz. Thank you. Now then, there is nothing else in here. So we could continue on down into the cellar, but unfortunately... Ooh, things aren't looking good down there. Unfortunately, I am out of time for this episode. In the next, we will continue exploring the cellar, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.